World can certainly be a callous place, but a prison is a bit of a stretch. That sigil, though, Father Sinnott seems convinced it was designed to kill an Aeon, yet it looks so familiar to those I found throughout this house. I assume these sigils were some form of Irish pagan magic. Then how did this one end up in Austria for Father Sinnott to find? Alright, what else? Let us... Hey, we got rid of him off the block as well. And with really only 4 hours left? We've still got a bunch of other people to convince to not go. If we can scry for Murphy's baby, she won't. If we can protect the well, Fia won't. If we can break the charm on Ivy, Hunter won't. Who else have we struck off the list? You're not going, Montevani has to be there. Cathal O'Meara. I guess that we do still have stuff to deal with him, don't we? I think you were having the dream, so I think she's going regardless. Person has gone, so he won't be there. I don't think he's planning on going. Father Sinnott's not going. Dupree's not going. Seamus isn't going. Skerritt isn't going. Actually, it's the greyed out ones. I guess the greyed out ones are the ones that definitely aren't going. So, we'll look. So, we can get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you if we complete your tasks. That will leave. Well, Blake's going to definitely be there. Montevani's definitely going to be there. We are. You had the dreams. You had the dreams. What's a good number for a seance? 5? So I guess that would be it. Me, Quinn, Callahan, and Blake, along with Miss Montevani. So I need to get rid of Barbarossa, Coventry, Cloud. Yeah, like the ticks are indicating those we've managed to deal with. Okay, Miss Barbosa. Your stuff was very much tied to Evelyn Dean. Who can I do? Like, I mean, you're out here. We've done all her dialogue, though, right? There is nothing else I can prod. It's to do with, like, her running away from Brazil. Yeah, literally everything. So if we go back...
Sure.
We can bring up Miss Barbosa. 5 of 8 facts. So there is something else. Let me down keepsakes, burial record. Discussable with. Wanted poster. Telegram. So I guess just the burial record with the priest. Is he still in his room or has he gone back to the library? He very much is in his room. I guess we're not allowed to break into his room now. Okay, I need to strike you off the list. Unless she had dreams. I don't think she had dreams. Nope, still the velvet rope. Can I get a little more closure on anything? Needs to be the people that still have ticks. Well, still have exclamation points. So... Miss Montavani outside. 2 of 8 facts. Guess we could talk to you. You are where? You're in the graveyard. Still. Caroline, you are in the drawing room. Yeah, we need to deal with your thing. We know what it is, we just need to deal with it. 5 of 7 for Ivy. Don't have a place for you, so we know you're in your room. Spoken to you as much as we can. 4 of 8. I guess there's more stuff. Callahan, you're in the middle of a talk at the moment. Yeah. Studied the manor, painted fine pieces. Yeah, Mr. Coventry is definitely our prime suspect. Who can I run down the clock with? I think there's like 3 more things we can say to Miss Hisham.
Mr.
2 more things, and it's the seance and that. Okay, that is completely waste of time.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah.
Mr. Doyle in the basement. Possibly. Probably get 3 lines of dialogue out of him. Maybe find some other clues. Doubt it, but I would feel more productive having done it. Laundry, kitchen. This one here still. No, this one. Right. Any more words to be said?
Hello again.
We're going to get him to reflect, and let's see if we can get anything Fae related now. No. Sure. Fae related, probably won't be anything. Best not talk, sir. At least not call them by their name. I met one once on the grounds. Thought maybe he was a guest, hadn't seen yet, but the moment I locked him in my eyes, and he asked me for my name, my own voice asking my name from my own face. I knew if I stayed, had given him my name. I knew if I had that, and not seen again, not the real me. Right. dealt with a changeling. The hauntings. Largely can't hurt you, and let's get your reflection as you.
Where will you go?
Everywhere, I hope. I was looking at France. We had a French couple come here once. They were really different. Didn't care what anyone else thought. But this week, I've met, well, in the loosest sense of it, people from so much further. Maybe I'll go to all their countries. Huh. Imagine they bumped into me. I wonder if they'd even know who I was.
With that, we leave.
Yeah.
Alright. 4 o'clock. Anything on the schedule? The bar is open. Well, I guess there's always that. Alright. Let's find out via map. You're in the telegraph room. You two are out there. Good. That means I can go into your rooms. Churchyard, catacombs. Okay, right. Let us do a spot of home invasion. Well, I guess it's not home invasion because, well, it's somebody's home, this place, right? To find out how she's being bound. You're still here. Right, don't watch me go into somebody else's room. Enter. There you go. Right. Double check everything. Already looked at that. Anything in the fire? No. On top of the fire. How is she being bound? Oh, there's still this box. Yeah, we still don't have the combo for it, though, do we? Takes me a minute to look at this book. From saved pages, it's just been started. Looks like Chinese on the label. I don't think this is Miss McLeod's. Already looked at the tarot deck. We got that picture. Appears the water has been drugged by who? That is useful. Okay, so may not be magic, it may be narcotics. Right, no, the bed would be able to be moved if there was something under the bed, right? Book of dream imagery and techniques. There are notes written haphazardly in the margins. Lucid dream state will allow one to a degree of control in one's dreams and can be jolly fun way to add feeling of freedom to one's life. First, find a comfortable place. Yeah, so it's the same again. One item, music tracks. Yeah, it's just pointing towards making sure we do the lucid dreaming thing. We've already done that already. Clothes. Right, let's have a look at the mystery for Miss McLeod. Okay. Anything we haven't spoken about yet? Right. I guess we can talk to the old man about the water. That's about the photograph either. Relationship. Oh, 1583. Okay, there's our number. That'll do it. Or will it? Oh, no. There's no 8 on this. Eight doesn't count, so we just do the 3? No. There's got to be something else to that, right? Let's have a look. Ivy. Journal. (1883) near-death experience. I mean, there's multiple ways we could make the 8. A 3 and a 5? 2 4s? How many digits would it be? Like, it could be a number. Comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. Already asked about that, but 2 people, not 3 people there. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, the drugged water then, I guess. We follow that up. There's nothing else in here we can prod or anything. Apart from the lockbox. Unless I can just stumble across the sequence, but it could be anything. I'm guessing 4-digit code. But no real indications who or what it could be. Anything vaguely naval? Because it definitely said hold fast. Right. Jewelry already looked at. Oh, drugs. Quinine powder. White powder, perhaps. The same substance they found in Miss McLeod's room. And why on earth would Miss Lau be drugging Miss McLeod? Right, we've got something to ask about. Why does she have a dagger? Anything else here? Vanity box we've used already. So, timed one somewhere. Oh, cufflink. Man single cufflink SC. That was Coventry's cufflink, wasn't it? We'd already established she poked around in rooms to make sure. Carmilla? Vampires? Okay. Poetry book. Psychology book. Nature and workings of a human mind. Maureen, other poems. Something note. Check the clothes. Nothing noteworthy. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to go and ask some questions, aren't we? King James Bible. That we've already looked at. No, we didn't look at the journal. 34525. Okay, there we go. Never got this before. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try to talk to her about anything remotely sincere. And all of them, all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean. Not an ounce of conscience in her. And now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here. If this course is not altered, but Ivy has made it very clear she does not want me to do a thing. So, I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused. Just enough that she won't see what I'm doing and attempt to stop me. Thankfully, I know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. A similar dose here will soften her abilities just a while. And I can see this done. God forgive me. 34525. Okay, it's a 5-digit code. Perhaps if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not tasted from Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstance. No, look, damn it all. Wherever Miss Dean has hidden whatever it is she's acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths has she gone to just to make us miserable? What lengths am I going to just to undo it? I hate this. I hate her. Is it just too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we shall see how proud and austere she is then. Whether she has any heart at all. And if she does, I don't know what I'll do. But I will have to do something, I know that. Intent to harm. Scratched out note suggesting Mrs. Lau problem would go away if Evelyn Dean was to die. Looks like, it says, in fact, I know full well what would happen. Evelyn Dean would have to die. Lord, this place. I've just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Still in shock by this place. I entered to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself. As she rose up, I knew that it not to be true. Her body twisted in natural ways. She looked at me, though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. Then, when I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to her bathroom on another floor with great trepidation. Alright, let's go crack open the box and then confront. Epic's doing its Game of Day thing for Christmas, is it? There's usually some good things in there if anyone is interested. Yeah, it tends to be Christmas Day and then last day of the sale are like the big hitters, aren't they? Bunch of evidence filed. Right. We had a look in there. There was nothing. Right. Under the bed. Ordinary bed. Okay, we've already been under the bed, apparently. Nothing of interest. Okay. We look to the photos. Candles, petals, offering, shrine, wedding day, death, photo of assault. Man. Don't have dates of the event. Clearly, she still mourns. Yeah. We checked her boot size as well. Crumpled paper. We already looked at that. Just some stationery. She's been playing some music. All right. What's in the box? Oh, no. Wrong click. That click. So what is today's one then, Claire? Right. notes on Miss Vanessa Victoria Lau, wasn't it? Three, 4, 5, 2, 5. 4, 5, 2, 5. Have a letter. A letter claiming to be evidence of a romantic relationship between Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau. You need this little romantic indiscretion with Mrs. Lau not to come to light. I could use the loyalty of a seer. Come talk to me, Ivy. We shall work together. Work something out. Signed, E.D. Right. We have a hypothesis. Great. Let's go do some confrontations and hypothesizing and all the rest. Right. Right. We said right from the get-go they were in a very close relationship. Right. Ivy's goal is to protect, find, to protect. A relationship. Okay, that's Mrs. Lau. Cover up her relationship. Goal is to find, protect. Find a fiance to cover up. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Time to j'accuse.
To cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
All the confrontations. Okay, right, perfect. Also, we can maybe mention the drugging to the old groundskeeper as well, because that might put his mind to rest. Though I guess we have to speak with Victoria as well. We still need to find our extra components for the well. Right, we know they're outside, so this isn't... They're both together. It's almost like they're always together. I guess we're eavesdropping.
So, if I might ask, do you ladies find yourselves at events like this often?
Quite often. I've attended more than my fair share. Mostly in London, but not always. But an entire week, with the ultimate goal of some grand ritual. Ah, nothing like this has ever been done before.
It seems more the venture of one of the secret societies than that of a seer.
That's true. I think that's why we found it so enticing.
Then you're not of a society yourselves?
No. I have a gift. And I enjoy the company of those who would believe it. And Victoria and her infinite patience is here at my behest.
It's not patience. After all, this has been a more interesting week than I would be having otherwise.
Alright, time to interrupt. Also, we do probably still have a few things we could ask him. Right, first and foremost, let's just have a word with your chaperone about, you know, her drugging you.
Hello?
Let's talk about strange powders and drugged water. Have you ever heard of Kinnan powder, Miss Lau? What makes you ask? You know, Miss Lau, I've gone blank as to what reason I had you and that powder in my mind. I see. Malaria killed my husband, so yes, I do know Kinnan. Thanks to Ivory, I got my hands on some, but it was too late. It did not save him. How would one prepare such drugs? Has Miss McLeod been having trouble sleeping since she arrived? Not to my knowledge. Forgive my asking, only she seems a little out of sorts during the day. Ah, well, she did mention she's not been feeling quite herself. I think it's the travel and the stories about this place. Nothing to be concerned about, I'm sure. Alright, on to the blackmail then. Is it fair to say you yourself and Miss McLeod are quite close? Of course, sir. I'm her chaperone and we spend quite a lot of time together. Some might say you're very, very close, if you catch my meaning. Whatever you're implying, Mr. Ward, I don't appreciate it. Shall we go about the relationship with the old man? Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter know each other quite well, I gather? Precious little gets past you, I see, Mr. Ward. You're not wrong. He was the groundskeeper of her family estate for years. She's known him since she was a child. She thinks very highly of him. Some people might think it improper keeping a friendship with a former staff, which is why they keep it quiet. But Mr. Hunter has been nothing but kind to Miss McLeod. So why shouldn't she keep in touch? Alright. Well, that's just going to be the same information, really. Alright. Well, let's leave you be.
Farewell, Mr.
Is there something else I can get out of you other than being a sleaze?
Mr. Ward.
No mementos? Sleeping pills will. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can go through these. Your wife, would you have a picture of her? Ah, those are in my room. I'll remember to take one when I'm next there. I'll show you later on. Paintings? This is a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? In fact, I do. It helps keep my hands steady, which is useful for my work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hoped. There is so much happening that I am not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? Ah, I couldn't say, sir. It was a work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission? Something of that sort, but I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. Have you been getting much sleep, sir? Hope you're faring better. Ah, well, I have pills that help me with that sort of thing. I'd wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've taken them. Not even dreams get through. Or at least I certainly don't recall anything in the morning. Your will. Young Master Walter Blake, do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, but the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he is not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. Alright, anything else we want to squeeze out of you? No. Alright.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Alright. Hello, Ivy.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Your goal is to find a fiancé to cover up your relationship with Mrs. Lau?
Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We'll be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... I don't want to talk about it. Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart. Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them. There is no other way to be free from that horrible woman's grasp.
Find and return the blackmail material. We have an action to unlock. Also, hypothesis. Oh, right, okay. Well, I guess we can talk to you and hypothesize, right?
Hello?
Form a hypothesis. You're in lurk and listen mode, are you now? Hopefully get some sleep. Hopefully you do. You take care. Have a good one. And, yeah, hopefully the batteries start recharging. I mean, on that note, is it magic tomorrow? Right. Victoria Lau's goal is to murder. Right? Save her relationship. Yeah, okay, I guess save her relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so she can rob Miss Dean? I got that dead on.
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss Dean at any cost. I should find and confront her about this.
Hello?
More confrontation.
Would you... Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this. This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't. I have no doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject her to. So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions. Your business is other people's business, I gather.
In cases like this, sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things.
You're able to get your car back without getting too wet. You're walking back after dropping it off. I didn't realise, was it in for service, repairs, MOT or something like that? And you had to trudge through the rain to drop it off and all that.
I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed. Despite what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her anymore at all if perhaps you could make good use of this. Could you retrieve what Miss Dean has on us? I believe she stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but I cannot tell where this is. It does not match anywhere I found on the grounds. Perhaps you, with your keen eye and wandering spirit might know where it leads. Then it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it, but Ivy does. And for all her sins, I do not want to hurt Miss Dean. Do it for their sake, if not mine. I only want to be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else. That would mean the world.
Right, you give me a key. No, the matter about the catacombs. Yeah, right, I figured as much. Alright, well, I guess we've got some cogs to deal with. And you're just staring there. Right. Well, this is easy enough. We know where we're headed. Oh, you two are chatting. I won't disturb you. We will need to find Thea for scrying purposes as well, so that Miss Murphy can see her baby. Dean's materials should be hidden on the far edge of the cell, and there's nothing visible to the naked eye at least. Maybe I feel my way around the walls. Far edge. Oh, no. But I was just rubbing my face up against it. A loose brick. There's something inside. This must be what Mrs. Lau is after. This place. What a place to hide it. What does it say? Love letter. A photograph. An indiscreet etching. We're not a pervert enough to check, I guess. Is it? Plenty of heaving bosoms. We're here for the heaving bosoms, Claire. Come on. Right. Okay, here's your blackmail material. You can promise not to attend a séance now?
I've managed to gain access to the room in the catacombs, as you requested. I found this stashed away there.
Oh, my goodness! You actually did it? I'm very grateful, Mr. Ward. We must tell Ivy right away. Mr. Hunter, too. He's been very concerned about Ivy. I suppose I'll have to come clean to her, too. I hope she understands why I did what I did.
So is it going to deal with all three of them? This might do.
For all that trouble. I suppose she really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, love, both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that séance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
There's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day...
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
Maybe don't attend the seance. I need a few more of these dials to go down.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize. You should know everything.
Including the drugging.
I'd better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
I take it the moment we get kicked out of the room, the door's getting locked. As they have a lot of catching up to do. Right. Miss McLeod will attend the seance, but under the protection of Mr. Hunter's ward. Okay, so she's going. Dispense the black material gathered by Miss Dean. She is now free to live her life in peace with Mrs. Lau. Mrs. Lau will attend the seance, but she will be protected. Okay, so those two are going, but they're both protected. And destroy black materials. And Mr. Hunter will attend the seance, but under the protection of a charm he made. Okay, all three are going, but they're all protected. So I don't need to worry about them. So, ding, 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 ding. Light goes out. Whatever. What threshold do the lights measure? Alright. Wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Also, we still have a flash. Haunting hypothesis. Act on fear. Additional actions in the mind map. Right, that's that all dealt with. Tick, tick. Right. We've only got how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to deal with. And it's 4:30. And the party's in 4.5 hours? This thing is bugging the hell out of me. Lake residence, what's this? We still don't have... No, because that's we have to go at 8 o'clock. Right. All right, then. Do we know where Miss Callahan is? Fear, where are you? Unknown at the moment. Okay. You're in there. You're in the bar. That makes sense. Yeah, so she's probably in her room, which is causing me issues because I need her to do some scrying for us. We also still need to figure out how to get the other ingredients we need. Okay. Where the hell are we getting the other ingredients to do the cleansing of the well? Like, is it going to be like, it's going to be the last minute thing. Maybe we find them in the mansion. Okay. I don't think we need to go in the catacombs anymore. Okay. Who do we need to chat to? What do we need to do? Anybody kicking around downstairs? Just you staring at your machine. There's probably folk in the bar, right? Bound to be some people in the bar. Probably worth checking out. there's not. Okay. Well, that's unusual. Nobody wants to go drinking? Alright, well, we've done all your dialogue. I'm pretty sure we've done all yours. I guess we're just poking around, trying to find where people might be hiding. There. Right, can we get anything else out of you? Like, where there might be some weird supplies. I guess we could ask about his wards. What are those things you made for the ladies and yourself? All I know is charms as such binds wards. That sort. I can't fold them into, well, charms. The binding of Miss Dean, the charms for the ladies and myself. Simple magic, Mr. Ward, but old and powerful. It will keep the young ladies safe from harm. Mine, they need some form of emotional component to that. I try to make one for you, but, well, grateful as I am, I don't really know you, sir. I don't know Mrs. Louth, truthfully, but my love for Ivy seems to extend to cover her. I guess this is what makes magic different from science. With science, you do the same thing twice and you should get the same result. Magic isn't predictable like that. It's, well, what would you call it? Alive. Some of why folk like myself or fear think this seance is dangerous. They're factoring in the magic of this place and how it feels about it all. Miss Mantovani, she's maybe thinking just too scientifically about it all.
Huh. Right, yeah.
Alright. I think we've got most of what we can get out of you as well.
Mr. Ward.
Curse, the other gods, washerwoman. Alright, let's just do a bunch of these. Assuming staff haven't gone mad, it's Benai. Tell me, was she washing garments? Check. Shame. I might have told us who was to die. Benai or washerwoman foretells the death of a person. Those who see her, well, they too feel the touch of death. That is to say, they are still in mourning over death, however long ago it happened. Since you saw her, well, I'm sorry for whatever loss you have befallen you. Thank you, but surely everyone should see her. We've all felt loss at some point in our lives. Felt it, yes, but haunted by it. Perhaps haunted isn't the right term. Location considered. When my father died, for example, I was sad, but I have let that go. I am still sad for his passing, but I am not weighed down by it. That is the difference. Let's talk about curses, maybe? The Quinn curse, sure. She is the same Quinn's, I take it. I've heard something about that. A family cursed with misfortune and early graves. It's a damn shame. It has Miss Quinn. I don't especially enjoy her company, but she doesn't deserve that. Ancient texts. Have you seen this book before? No, though. There is some terribly strong magic in these pages, Mr. Ward. Can you tell me what these sigils mean? Skal means open. Dun means close or shut. Whatever these sigils open or close, I cannot say. But they radiate power even off this page. This is the kind of thing I'd leave for the expert, speaking as an expert of sorts. Miss Mantovani's health. Have you noticed, too, that Miss Mantovani seems unwell? You must know that I can't discuss my patient's private medical information with just anyone. Keep their files well protected so I don't get any ideas. I won't be a source of gossip about the woman. The Fey folk? Oh, the name can refer to a few things. Generally, Though the Fae are thought to be inhabitants of the other world, it is unclear if they can cross over at will or if they're trapped here looking for a way home. They are seen more often in the dark rural places of this land, where the cities and towns haven't invaded the land as thoroughly. They are most present on this plane at this time of year, Samhain. A worry for us is Miss Montevari and co. undertake to pierce the veil. Might they see this as a way home? Hopefully not. So this is the implication that they are here. Thought as they are thought to be inhabitants of the other world, unclear they want to cross over at will, or if they're trapped here looking for a way back. So it would imply shadowy figure Fae return to Otherworld via? Is that it? Have I not done that combination yet? Give me a moment, Doc.
Be well.
I'm sure I've done that combo. Let's do mysteries back. Oh no. Haunting, there you go. Hypothesize. Shadowy figure is Fae. They want to return to there through portal. No, portal. Nope. Escape. No, we've definitely done the escape one before. Yeah, not that then. Makes no sense. It's definitely through a portal, and it's definitely the shadowy figure. It's the three in the middle that are causing me issue, clearly. Alright. Bunch of ticks. We need to find your aunt. So we can at least strike Miss Murphy off the list. Is she out in the maze? Just we don't know it. You're still hanging around out here. There's probably more stuff I can chat with you about. So you're definitely our number one suspect. Be over there. Nope. We want to... Okay, we've struck Erickson off the list, haven't we? Yes, she's got a tick, so I don't think there's much more we can get out of you. No, it's not that one. It is this one here. Aha! Perfect. Right. We need to talk to you about some scrying.
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter, but the Magdalen Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is.
I think she's still in the ballroom.
The well.
Oh, no, we don't even worry. We're automatically done.
There you are. Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanav? No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need. Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go. That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. Oh, she looks well. Oh,
Well, she is in a well.
I was so worried.
Sadakai, she's just going to come out the well, the hair over the face. Thank you. I'm here all week.
I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too, you know. You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you.
That'd be grand.
So much. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
To love that child so much, she scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins?
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir. I do feel weary from all this.
Right, no longer attending. Another one ticked off the list. If I've gathered enough facts to eliminate. Alright. Well, we still need the other ingredients. Where are we going to get them? For jewelry. I guess we just do all her bits and pieces. Maybe we'll get something else about like where we can find more things. Sure. Okay. How do you protect something like the well and the water? Declan, between you, me and the breeze, I'm still figuring that bit out on the job. Normally my work is less abstract. A sick lamb or a boy who needs a cure of a bad cough. The gods wouldn't give me a task I wasn't able for, right? Let's see what you have to say about curses. Miss Quinn tells me that her family is under a curse. Ah, so she's the one of those Quinns. It will all make sense now. That's a lot of tragedy for one family, but they did visit this upon themselves, at least in the beginning. She seems like a nice girl herself, though. I hope it doesn't get her. We could do with more people like her around. Your duties. Oh, well, else is there to say? Healing the land, the body and the mind, all that. Some veterinary work, blessing on the land and tributes to keep the other folk happy. I do the odd bit of scrying for those who need it. We do have a bunch of others. Hiring letters, investigate room. Okay. I train successors, or at least try. Rory's been on and off the path these days. Investigate room 9. Okay, so we've got something else? Patch up clothing. Handy with needle and thread. I can stitch up jumpers and wounds, all are part of the work. No need throwing something out when all it needs is a mend. Huh? The white streak in your hair. Had it all my life. You should have seen me with it when I was a little girl. Some people believe it's a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing, you know. Now, I can't say for certain that that's true, but I do like the idea. The jewelry. I don't believe I've seen jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. Ah, well, a lot of it is handmade. Some of it brings me luck and some of it protects me. They're old crafts to be sure, but not soon forgotten. Yeah, this is not providing me with the ingredients I need to fix your well. Okay. Well, we got other dings for... Got 20 minutes. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to do any more there. We're going to...
You take care now, Declan.
We're going to see what those other dings were, right? Let's go back. Murphy sorted. Right. Was it more dings for you? It was. Okay. Investigate room 9, find more components. Okay. Was there something for Rory as well? Find correspondence. Did we find that letter? There was a letter. Examine. We found a letter. I guess we've got to go back to his room then. Okay, Rory's room. Well, we know he's outside. We've got 20 minutes. He's going to be still stood next to the stables, presumably, for that time. Maybe we can find some more. So what is it? Venom, blue metal, argon. We can get from here, right? 8, 7. Where was 9? Rory. Okay, it's around the corner there. Also, room 9 was the room that got us kicked out of the hotel that one time, right? 10, 9. Oh no, 9's hers. So there's something else in here we hadn't prodded, presumably. Right. Anything that's going to cost us minutes is relevant. Clothes I'm not too fussed with. Schedule. Oh, dressing table. Nothing in there. Anything in the bin. Something torn up. Okay, this is it. I missed that before. Am I rearranging? Looks like these scraps are torn up letter. Okay, maybe that's bottom. No? Don't want to go there? No, apparently not. So is it signature? Is it bottom there? Okay, it's that. So this is our top corner. Like so. Like so, and like so. That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking Fia to teach her Irish magic traditions. It seems like Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fia. It seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jaquine on it. Jaquine, was it Miss Dean that Fia was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? Alright, rejected request. Okay. Healing salve. And then we looked at those clothes. In there. Schedule's already done. Looked at the journal, nothing back here. Nothing under the bed. Irish books. Research notes. Harrison Ford, Barbosa, Paul Lamb lost. Letter. Journals. Newspaper not relevant. Look at a bunch of clothes. Alright. We checked room 9. So, Fear. Knew Miss Dean before she arrived at the manor, which discounts her anyway. Still says investigate room 9. Okay. So apparently there's still something else in here. Maybe in amongst her clothes? The newspaper? There's very little else to prod. Okay, right, well I guess clothes it'll have to be. Nothing noteworthy. Same clothes, nothing important. Clothes. Already looked at those. Shoes have already been looked at. Newspaper, recent newspaper, article, normal number of strange occurrences in the area, milk curdling, calf born with an extra limb, entire crop rotting. Okay. Is there something else I've missed? No, we've looked at the research notes, looked at the books. Nothing sticking out from behind any pictures. Check the bin. Open this up. Check that. Headache salve, we've already done. Clothes, we've already checked. Like a floorboard I've missed. Go squeak. No. Nothing noteworthy. Yeah, so I don't know why it's still saying this room needs checking. Literally prodded everything that can be prodded. Yep. Yep. It's still saying investigate room 9. Find more components. I know we need more components. We require more pylons. Alright. Well, I guess we check his room. Go chat with Rory. Is there anything else in here we haven't prodded that may or may not be relevant? Already looked at this torn up note. Check the medical records, research notes, newspaper, probably not relevant. Looked at all the oh, no, that's my photo. That's because it's new. Alright, well, we'll check the photo again. Eamon's watching me or haunting me? Perhaps this house can help me finally find an answer on that. Bottles, chemicals, stationery, chest of drawers, letters, boots. Book already read. Check that. Nothing under the bed. Letters, yeah. So certainly not this. Oh, and we're still running into his invisible camera here. Ready? We know it. Sometimes it's standing here. Could see me running into it and bouncing off it. They remove the asset, but they don't remove the collision. Okay. Is there something I can click on with Rory? Any more things? Find correspondence. Maybe I just need to chat with him about it. Torn up letter. Is it something that can be spoken about? Yeah, okay. Right. Let's go. Chat with him. Chat with Fia. You didn't think you'd finish the server updates work today. Again, you've done nothing else these past 2 hours. Success, then? Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Is this last big task before the holidays? Or have you still got a lot more bullshit to deal with tomorrow? And did you say you're still hard at it until Tuesday? Because in Germany, like, it's Christmas. It's 24th is Christmas for you guys, isn't it? Here, 25th is termed as Christmas Day and is where the focus is. But Germany, it's like everything is geared towards Christmas Eve and 24th. So I presume you're certainly in tomorrow, but I'm guessing also maybe start the week as well. Yep, you're still here. Right. I've got to talk to you about a letter. Right.
Mr. Ward.
A torn up letter. There we go. I gathered that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt. She was. Fia rejected her, though. That's all there is to that. Alright. That didn't really help me much. Alright.
I have to be on my... Be well.
Let's talk to Fia about it, then. Still not helpful. I mean, we certainly have thinned out the numbers. Maybe there's a little bit of wiggle room. Tomorrow's last work day, since company mandated holiday, is for the next 2 weeks. Okay. So, I was about to say, any big plans? Like, sleep? It could happen. It'd be a Christmas miracle, certainly. But it could happen, right? Oh, you brought yourself Kingdom Come, did you? I see. So 2 weeks. Do you reckon you'll finish it? Like, as big RPGs go, as far as I know, it is... It's one of those you get as much as you put in, right? But it's easily a 60-hour... Right? Something along those lines, but probably closer to 100 hours. Right, this torn up letter. Is it relevant? Is it true that Miss Dean asked you to teach her Irish magic? Not much gets by you, does it, Declan? The nerve of her. She didn't ask, she demanded. For her attitude alone, I'd reject her, but you can't just learn these things on a course. It's a way of life. A means to, not an end. It wasn't the path for her. Okay, that did nothing for me. I still have no idea where I'm getting these chemicals from. This is annoying. Where the hell are we getting the missing components?
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long...
You managed Kingdom Come Deliverance in 63 hours. But, well, it wasn't... was not 100% run, so... As far as you know, Kingdom Come 2 is quite a bit larger. So if you did that in 63... Yeah, it's probably closer to 100 then, isn't it? I've investigated room 9. Why is it still propping up like this? What the hell have I missed? You're wrapping up now. No worries. I mean, I'm going to finish off in a bit anyway. Because the throat is sore. I could do with some food. How do we deal with this? Or is it... The reason I can't deal with it is because we haven't reached the right point in the time of day. Like, is it something locked in the larder? How would I get in there? Okay. How are we dealing with you? How am I dealing with this damn thing? What the hell is it? It's definitely shadowy figure. It's definitely portal there. What have I not tried? His name is... I want to... I've tried return to as well, haven't I? I'm sure I did. Wait, no, that was it?
God lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps. And he wants to return home. To Tiernan.
I'm sure I did every combination, but clearly that wasn't the one I did. Okay.
Has the seance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? Or are the two events linked at all? The Tua de Danann. They fought the Milesians and were tricked underground by them. Are the disappearances of Miss Dean and Mr. O'Finn related to their ancestry?
Alright. Well, presumably that gives me another thing for the culprit, right? No? Yes? No? Maybe? No, that is nothing related. Okay, so... It's done, but all it was is an achievement in the end. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I have no idea where I'm getting chemicals for this. Have we done all your dialogue?
Hello again.
He's kind of a scientist, right? Hedonistic ball, reflections. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from you, are we? I guess we could work on Miss Quinn. Memento Mori stuff and that. Sure. Yes, I have heard. It is said that the Quinn family is cursed, but you've met Mademoiselle Quinn. She seldom talks about it, and certainly not for any sort of gain. And so I don't consider it my business in any professional sense. However, I'll say this. I don't know about any sort of magic tied to it. But if the Quinns believe they are cursed, whether they are or not, it's not without reason. From what I have gathered, the family has been a victim of tragedy more times than they can count. I could get a reflection, I could get something on the ball. I guess talking about the ball hasn't really helped anything, has it? Reflections just put stuff to bed. I guess we can put stuff to bed.
Was it worth it? You have Ericsson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in the hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic? Her own humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me. What it is done.
Fine. Wind down the clock. Did it take you off guard? I cannot say I was shocked. You would be surprised just how uncivilized high society events can get. At least you'll know now to brace yourself should you attend another.
That's all.
Take care, Mr.
Alright. Where the hell are we getting stuff to protect the well? It's not like there's even like a woodshed or something like that where we can, you know, maybe find some unusual ingredients for, well, I guess, spellcasting. Yeah, this is still not lighting up. Still nothing to activate anything. Nope. There's the guy with his anvil still clanging away. These gurgles. We done every conversation with you as well. I think we have reflections. Sure, we'll reflect. Why not?
What will you do after?
If you must discuss it. Now that I know I am forever doomed, I think I am done with this life. I will return to New York and my husband, and try to find some way to enjoy this joyless experience. He will be happy, I am sure. It will free some storage space for his golf trophies.
Alright, well.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Yep, not getting anything else out of you. Okie doke. On going okie doke. Reminds me, I have watched the first episode of season 2 of Fallout show. Don't know what it was. Didn't land as well for me. Like, first season, maybe it's because it's just the first episode, but I'm sure like the first episode of season 1 definitely had a bit more oomph about it and kind of threw you into the world. I guess because of it kind of bounced you between the 3 different characters and had a bit more pacing to it. But this one, I don't know. This is just something that, like, it didn't seem to have the same pace. You've been stood out here for how many hours? You catch your death of cold.
You again?
Yes, it's me. Right, I guess there's a bunch of stuff we can ask you. Right, let's just go through the list. Sure, Memento Mori's, why not? Quinn family curse. So she's one of those Quinns. Is she? I didn't think there were any left to meet. Yeah, so I've heard that they bear a curse. One that's supposedly about a century old now. It's done the most of them in. I guess that explains her scars. Alright, on to angels. Why not? What a question. Plenty if you must know. The Lord's servant sent now and then to intervene and minister into our earthly matters. Messengers of higher power, not existing as we do, but as incorporeal beings just beyond our understanding. Yeah, we're waiting for things to go ding. I'm kind of looking for clues now, like... you're on the laudanum, I guess. Do you use laudanum after Mr. O'Meara? Are you about to tell me you're a doctor? You're not my doctor. My doctor is sick of me. It's a bad habit, I know, but I'm not here to be cross-examined. I'm here... I have some dangerous pastimes. Injuries to be expected. Putting things in bottles. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but yes. Actually, it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, what have you. Damned hard to find, or so I'm told. Shaking off the fetters. You know anything about concept of fetters? Well, not as much as some others, but not much of for that discipline. But I believe they're the things that hold ghosts in this world. Suppose that's why they call them fetters, named after the old shackles used to transport prisoners. I got 2 minutes. Hauntings the Fae? I doubt he'll know much. Let's just do his 2 observations, why not? Fine attire. You've noticed it, you. You've eye for it, then. It's not nearly so showy as I could get away with. But who's to care? Not me. I'm the one wearing it. Once I like what I'm wearing, don't see much point in showing it off. There are grander things to be concerned with. The cane. Your cane? I hope it's nothing too serious. Horse riding accidents scared the daylights out of everyone, but I came out of it alright, aside from this. Alright.
I'll be off, Mr.
Don't let me keep you.
I think there's a talk in the drawing room. History of the region. Well, that could be useful, I guess. Maybe? Oh. I mean, the red lights don't paint a good picture, do they? Let's see. Is there anything I could interact with, but we haven't had chance to yet? No, still locked. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Church is definitely haunted, isn't it? Anything dotted around? We did see a ghost back here before. Alright. I guess we'll just poke our head in here. Maybe. Because I guess the sun has gone down enough that it's relevant. Maybe portals have opened? Possibly? Maybe? Maybe we can do something in the maze. We're right here. If not, I guess we wander back to the house, and that is where we'll leave it for the day. To come back tomorrow. And we made a bit of progress. Anybody kicking around the gardens? I've still got to cleanse a well, but I don't know how. Because it is pissing me off. Right, I need to go to the appropriate area. Let's follow her path. Right, it's night time. This is when the portal's been open before, so it's going to be like midnight, right? Yeah, nothing. Alright. I tried. Well, wander back to the house. Assuming there's nobody we run into that's doing something interesting. We still need components. It's not like we can get into the lard or anything like that. It's 3 hours until the fancy meal, when we're going to be slipped a key. And we can go and have a word with a spooky child hiding up in their room. But aside from that, yeah. It's frustrating. There's things I'd like to do, but there is a little bit of gatekeeping in this, of obviously they want things to happen at a certain pace. I mean, we accidentally stumbled into things like cracking open walls before we even heard the legend of somebody being buried in the walls. Yeah, let me do a save, and we know we're heading in there tomorrow. Into the drawing room. So yeah, let's bamf on back.